Attention, Taurus. Are you ready for a day that could change your financial reality? May 1st, 2025 is a date marked by the stars as a time of incredible opportunities for your sign. We're not just talking about a small improvement, but a real career breakthrough, unexpected monetary good fortune, and maybe even, winning the lottery. But before you start dreaming of millions, heed an important warning. This day, full of potential, also harbors hidden risks that can cloud your financial horizon. Ignoring this warning can lead to serious problems. So how can you avoid mistakes and maximize the gifts of fate? The key to success lies in understanding the forces that govern this day. So, Taurus, May 1st, 2025 is not just a calendar date, it's a stellar hour when the celestial bodies align in a unique configuration that directly affects your financial destiny. On this day, the planets that govern money and career come into powerful resonance, opening doors to unprecedented opportunities. The Sun, symbol of vitality and success, is in your sign, Taurus, endowing you with inexhaustible energy and self-confidence. This is a time when your talents and virtues will be especially visible to others, and your ambitions will be supported by the universe itself. Venus, your patron planet, the planet of love and prosperity, forms a favorable aspect with Jupiter, the planet of fortune and expansion. This aspect heralds generous gifts of fortune, whether it be an unexpected promotion at work, a lucrative partnership offer, or even, yes, that's right, a chance to win the lottery. However, do not forget about the influence of Saturn, the planet of discipline and responsibility, which during this period can create certain obstacles in your path. It is he who requires you to be extremely careful and cautious in financial matters. Carelessness and rash decisions can lead to serious losses. But how to use this unique combination of planets to maximize your success? How can you avoid the pitfalls of Saturn and take full advantage of the generosity of Venus and Jupiter? What exactly do you, Taurus, need to do on this day, so that the career ladder is conquered, and the cash flow became full-flowing? And how not to miss the very, perhaps, the only chance? The answers lie in the details. So, Taurus, how can you make the most of this day for a career takeoff? May 1st, 2025 is the time to act. Forget about the modesty and indecision that is sometimes characteristic of your sign. Now is not the time to hide in the shadows. Your task is to prove yourself, declare your talents and ambitions. The first and most important, initiative. Do not wait for the boss to notice your efforts. Offer new ideas, take responsibility for complex projects. Show that you are not just a performer, but a generator of valuable solutions. Remember that the sun in your sign gives you energy and confidence, use it. Second, connections. Establish contacts with colleagues, partners, management. Be open to communication, attend corporate events, do not miss the opportunity to make useful acquaintances. Sometimes one meeting can be the key to career advancement. Venus in aspect to Jupiter favors the establishment of new, promising connections. Third, presentation. The ability to present your ideas beautifully and convincingly is half of success. Prepare for important negotiations, rehearse your speeches, and work on your image. Your task is to give the impression of a professional who knows his price. Don't be afraid to talk about your achievements, but do it tactfully and discreetly. If you have long dreamed of changing jobs, May 1st, 2025 could be the starting point. Browse job openings, send out resumes, attend interviews. Now you have every chance of finding a job that will match your ambitions and talents. The main thing is not to sit back and believe in your success. You may be offered a promotion. Do not refuse, even if it seems to you that you are not ready for a new position. This is a chance to prove yourself and prove that you are capable of more. Take the challenge and show what you can do. Remember that success loves the bold and determined. Don't be afraid to take risks, but do it wisely. Carefully weigh the pros and cons before making an important decision. But, besides the opportunities that open up before you, there is another side of the coin. How can you make the best use of the unexpected luck that has fallen on you so that you don't lose everything overnight? So, Taurus, we've come to the most practical section of our money horoscope: how to convert this stellar energy into real assets. May 1st, 2025 is not just a promise of financial good fortune, it's an invitation to take action. First of all, listen to your intuition, but don't forget about cold calculation. This day is especially favorable for investments in stable projects related to land, real estate, or agriculture. Venus in harmonious aspect to Jupiter may encourage impulsive decisions, but Saturn strongly recommends careful analysis before investing. If you are considering participating in financial projects, pay attention to those that offer a long-term perspective and transparent terms. Avoid dubious schemes and promises of getting rich quick, they can be especially dangerous on this day. As far as financial management is concerned, now is the time to review your budget and optimize your expenses. It may be worth getting rid of unnecessary spending and directing the freed-up funds to paying off debts or creating a financial safety cushion. This will not only strengthen your financial position, but also give you confidence in the future. Remember that money luck is not only luck, but also the result of your efforts. Do not be afraid to take initiative, look for new opportunities and learn financial literacy. The more knowledge and experience you acquire, the more successful you will be in managing your finances. But be vigilant. Saturn, although it demands caution, is also a teacher. It indicates the need for critical thinking and the ability to see hidden risks. Avoid rash spending and risky transactions, especially if they involve large sums of money. Trust your intuition, but always verify information and consult with experts. As you can see, the stars create a unique cocktail of opportunities and cautions. Use this day wisely, and financial luck will definitely smile on you. But there is one more nuance that can significantly affect your well-being on this day. So, Taurus, let's talk about the chances of making a fortune. May 1st, 2025 is the day when fortune may smile on you in the lottery. Astrological aspects indicate a higher probability of winning, but as always, the devil is in the details. You should not blindly rely on luck, it is important to approach the issue consciously. So which lottery tickets should you choose? Pay attention to those that use numbers that resonate with your natal chart. These could be your lucky numbers, birth dates of loved ones, or other combinations that are meaningful to you. Intuition is your best advisor, listen to it. Favorable numbers may be those associated with Venus, your patron planet, as well as with the earth element that brings stability and prosperity. Remember that gambling is only one of the possible ways to get rich, and it involves certain risks. Excessive gambling can lead to financial loss and disappointment. Consider the lottery as a nice bonus, not as your main source of income. Set a spending limit for yourself and never exceed it. Luck loves the prepared, but modesty does not hurt. Excessive self-confidence and thirst for easy money can play a cruel joke on you. Be vigilant and do not let your emotions cloud your judgment. However, not only random winnings can affect your financial well-being in this period. There are other equally important aspects that require close attention. Taurus, remember that even the most generous financial horoscope contains not only promises, but also warnings. On May 1st, 2025, along with opportunities for career upsurge and monetary good fortune, there is a real possibility of facing financial risks. Saturn, the strict examiner of the zodiac, will require you to be as vigilant and responsible as possible when it comes to money matters. Don't succumb to the euphoria of likely profits. Now more than ever it is important to keep a sober mind and critically evaluate any offers, especially those that seem too tempting. Be especially cautious with new partners and projects that promise quick and easy income. Check any information thoroughly, don't take your word for it and don't hesitate to seek professional advice before making any decisions. During this period, the risk of becoming a victim of fraudsters and unscrupulous people increases. They can take advantage of your gullibility and desire to improve your financial situation. Do not disclose confidential information about your accounts and investments to anyone. Avoid dubious financial schemes, pyramid schemes, and offers promising guaranteed high income without risk. Remember that free cheese is only in a mousetrap. Now is the time to take care of protecting your finances. Consider property and health insurance. Create a financial safety cushion that will help you survive possible difficulties and unforeseen expenses. Review your budget, optimize your expenses and get rid of unnecessary spending. Pay special attention to the legal side of all financial transactions. Carefully study contracts and agreements before signing them. Seek legal counsel if you have doubts or questions. Do not let anyone pressure you or rush you into making decisions. Remember that financial stability is the result not only of luck, but also of sound planning, discipline and responsibility. Show vigilance and caution, and you will be able to avoid financial problems and preserve your wealth. But how can you increase the positive influence of the stars and attract the energy of prosperity in your life? Is there a way to harmonize your inner state with the rhythms of the universe to make the most of the favorable opportunities that May 1st, 2025 is preparing for us? But May 1st, 2025 is not just about analysis and planning. It's a day when the energy of the universe is literally pulsing around you, Taurus, ready to respond to your intentions. So how can you channel this power in the right direction, so that career opportunities are realized and money luck becomes your faithful companion? The answer lies in energy practices that will help you to attune with the vibrations of abundance. Start with meditation. Take at least 15 minutes in the morning to quiet your mind and visualize yourself being successful and prosperous. Visualize yourself negotiating with confidence, getting a well-deserved promotion, or finding a profitable investment. Feel this joy of success, let it flow through you. This is the first step to the materialization of your desires. Affirmations are no less important. Pronounce them daily, with faith and conviction. For example, I am open to the flow of abundance, I attract money easily and joyfully, I am worthy of financial success. Repeat these phrases in front of a mirror, while walking or before you go to sleep. Your subconscious mind must believe in these statements for them to become reality. Remember, money is energy. And like any energy, it can be attracted and channeled. Imagine that money is a living stream that flows through you. Don't block this flow with fears and doubts. Open yourself to receiving, be grateful for every ruble you receive. One effective way to work with the energy of money is to keep a gratitude diary. Every day, write down at least 3 things you are grateful for in your financial sphere. It could be an unexpected bonus, a favorable deal, or simply the opportunity to buy something you want. Gratitude amplifies positive energy and attracts even more good things. Harness the power of stones and crystals. Citron, pyrite, green aventurine, these minerals have long been considered talismans that attract good luck and wealth. Carry them with you, place them on your desk, or meditate with them to enhance their effects. Don't forget about feng shui. Organize your workspace in a way that encourages energy flow. Get rid of clutter, place a money tree or fountain, hang a picture of prosperity. It's important to remember that all of these practices only work if you act. Don't expect money to fall from the sky. Use the opportunities that May 1st, 2025 gives you, be active, take initiative, and then success will not wait. But, as you know, man is a social creature. And the way we interact with other people, especially those closest to us, has a huge impact on all areas of our lives, including financial ones. The financial well-being of Taurus does not exist in a vacuum. It is closely intertwined with harmony in personal relationships. Remember, May 1st, 2025 is not only a day of opportunity, but also a day when your relationships can both strengthen and weaken your cash flow. Financial conflicts with your partner can derail even the most promising endeavors. Therefore, frank dialogue is your greatest ally. Discuss your financial goals and expectations. Find common ground and develop a joint plan of action. Joint budget planning is not a restriction of freedom, but a guarantee of stability. Define priorities, divide responsibilities and regularly analyze the results. This approach will avoid misunderstandings and build trust in the relationship. The support of your partner is a powerful catalyst for success. Instead of criticism and recriminations, offer help and inspiration. Remember that together you are a team capable of reaching any financial heights. However, don't forget your own boundaries. Know how to say no to unwise spending and financial ventures, even if they come from a loved one. Healthy financial independence is the basis for strong and harmonious relationships. And remember, inner confidence and positive attitude is a magnet for good luck. But how to strengthen this effect, turning faith into concrete action? In order to consolidate the success of May 1st, increase confidence and attract money luck, I will share with you a personal success mantra for Taurus. Repeat it every morning, visualizing the energy of abundance filling you. It sounds like this: I am a money magnet. I am open to prosperity. The universe is generous to me. What is the power of this mantra? First, it programs your subconscious mind to have a positive attitude toward money. Second, it activates your inner energy, making you more confident and attractive to opportunities. Third, it sets you on a wave of gratitude, which is known to attract even more good things. Use the mantra in the following way: in the morning, after waking up, take a few minutes to meditate. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths and exhale, and begin repeating the mantra aloud or to yourself. Visualize a golden flow of energy surrounding you, filling you with confidence and strength. Repeat the mantra until you feel a surge of energy and optimism. But this is only one aspect that will help you maximize the potential of this day. There are other equally important factors to consider for financial stability and prosperity. So, we have come to the specific steps that will help Taurus not just catch the wave of monetary luck on May 1st, 2025, but also confidently stay on the crest of financial prosperity in the long term. We're talking about investments, an area where Taurus, with their natural practicality and love of stability, can achieve impressive results. But before we get into the details, let's be clear, there is no one-size-fits-all recipe for Taurus. Your personal financial horoscope is a unique map that must be taken into account when making any investment decisions. Your current financial situation, goals, planning horizon, and risk tolerance all play a key role. For those Taurus who are just beginning their journey in the world of investing, I highly recommend starting small and gradually. You don't want to jump right in, especially under the influence of momentary trends or promises of quick profits. Your element is earth, which means that your investments should be reliable and time-tested. Traditionally, investments in real estate, land and agricultural projects work well for Taurus. These are assets that have real value, are able to bring a stable income and protect capital from inflation. However, even in this seemingly conservative sphere, it is important to be cautious. Carefully study the market, analyze the prospects of a particular region or object, and consult with experts. If you have more significant capital and are ready for a moderate risk, you can consider investing in shares of stable companies with a good reputation and dividend history. But remember that the stock market is not a casino, but a serious instrument that requires knowledge and an analytical approach. Another promising direction for Taurus is investing in their own education and development. New knowledge and skills are capital that will always pay dividends, opening up new opportunities for career growth and increased income. In any case, the key principle for Taurus in investments is diversification. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Distribute your funds between different assets to reduce the risk of loss and increase the likelihood of a stable income. And, of course, don't forget about your financial safety cushion. It should be inviolable and serve as a safety net in case of unforeseen circumstances. But even the most elaborate investment plan can fail if you do not listen to your inner voice. How can you learn to trust your intuition and use it to make the right financial decisions? We will talk about this a little later. Now let's talk about something that is often left out of the picture, but plays a huge role in our financial success: intuition. May 1st, 2025 for Taurus is not only the time of favorable astrological aspects, but also the moment when the inner voice can suggest the right path to monetary luck. Developing intuition is a process that requires attention and practice. Try to devote time to meditation every day. Even 10 to 15 minutes of silence will help you to hear yourself better. Pay attention to your dreams, they may contain important clues. Keep a diary, write down your feelings and premonitions. In time you will learn to recognize the true signs of fate. When making financial decisions, do not rely only on cold calculation and analysis. Listen to your inner voice. If an investment or transaction gives you a vague uneasiness, even if all the numbers say otherwise, it may be worth abstaining. Trust your feelings. However, it's important to distinguish intuition from fear or unreasonable greed. Intuition is a calm, confident knowing that comes from within. Fear, on the other hand, is usually accompanied by anxiety and doubt. The lust for profit can cloud the mind and lead to rash behavior. Do not ignore the signs that the universe sends you. These can be random phrases, scene numbers, sudden insights. Analyze these signs, try to understand what they want to tell you. Perhaps it is a warning of danger or, on the contrary, an indication of a promising opportunity. Neglecting intuition can lead to financial losses and disappointments. Remember that your inner voice is a valuable tool that will help you make the right decisions and avoid mistakes. Trust yourself and you will succeed. However, there is one more aspect that requires close attention, and it is directly related to your environment and its influence on your financial well-being. So, Taurus, May 1st, 2025 is your chance to make yourself known. Believe in your strength, in your potential, in your ability to attract success. Don't let doubts and fears stop you on your path to prosperity. The universe favors you, but it is also waiting for your activity and willingness to act. Go forward with courage and take advantage of every chance this day offers you. Be confident in yourself, and then luck will definitely smile on you. Let this day be the starting point to new financial heights and prosperity. Remember that you are worthy of all the best, and the universe is ready to give it to you. Do not miss your chance. In conclusion, I wish you incredible luck, financial prosperity, and fulfillment of all your wildest desires. Believe in yourself and everything will work out. But remember that the influence of the stars on your life is not limited to the financial aspect alone.